What happened at that carnival was a tragedy.
One that could have been avoided.
If you did not keep so many secrets...
Oh, well, what is this, a duet? Since when did you two get so chummy?
Don't change the subject.
The spirits of vengeance have always been the secret guardians of the parchment of power.
Guardians? Blaze is probably using the page as toilet paper right now.
I met the guy. You're giving him too much credit.
We did what we had to do. That secret kept the page out of our enemies' hands for centuries.
At what cost?
You cannot win this war with secrets.
Magic is right. If we're going to stop Lilith from causing any more massacres, we need to come clean with each other, now.
There is nothing else, Captain.
I wish I could believe you.
So do I.
Then I don't see a point in continuing this conversation.
Meet Wolverine. Friendship level with magic rising.
Grade A bull. Is Steve Rogers everyone's ideal dad? I see it.
Oh god, don't get the father complex over Steve, please.
I can see you are still upset, Ileana.
Of course I'm still upset. Caretaker continuously stonewalls us and expects all of us to just go along and make nice. But it never works out that way. You would think she would have learned by now, but I guess not. She should trust us more.
Joke. She did hurt your feelings. You don't trust her either. She means well. It's too serious to actually make a joke on this. You don't trust her either? Question mark. I mean, she's a dark girl.
If you were to be completely honest with yourself, you would have to admit that you do not trust her either.
How could I? She keeps too many secrets. She always has and always will.
Distrust only breeds more distrust.
Neither Caretaker nor Tony told us she gave the page to Blaze for safekeeping. They should know he's one of the least safe people on the planet, no matter what Robbie says. Now all that stands between this realm and Cthon is that overrated stuntman. Entrusting it to him was a mistake.
Maybe they know something we don't. Blaze is too weak for this job. Who would you have given it to? You should be entrusted with it. Yeah, good question. Who should we... No, she choose.
And do you have a better idea to whom we should entrust something of such value?
I'd give it to Nico to hold. And if she didn't want to carry the weight of it, I would.
And you would be willing to risk your soul holding it? It is said to have demonic effects on its keeper.
Demonic effects? I'm already as demonic as this realm will tolerate. I don't cower from the darkness. I am made from its fabric. I could handle it. But alas, they did not give the parchment to me to hold. Blaze has the parchment, and I cannot change that. Let's just hope he can hold on to it.
Good talk. Yeah, one dark balance, but I happily take that. In this case. Oh. Where'd Charlie win? We have some talk buddies. We have some hangouts. Oh, reputation upgrade, I guess.
So the Avengers mix with mid... Now, there's usually all sorts of chaos at carnivals, but this was out of hand.
Hero. So, who's most likely to rank up with friendship level? Deadpool is 7 out of 25. Ileana, 4 out of... I mean, she's prestige level 3 if you want to call it that way. Let's see. Also available is Blade, who is level 1 to... he's close to level 2, which we should choose him, I guess.
No.
Tony.
I think you'd love it.
18025. We have to do some missions with Tony. I would love to hang out with Blade, but I think we have to do some stuff with Tony in the future so that benefits us more. Sorry to say. Hey, you two,
Hunter,
don't argue. Don't argue. Oh, he's just talking.
They're accusing me of keeping secrets, as if that's the biggest problem we have right now. I don't know, maybe the demonic green sky over New York was too subtle for them to notice?
I think they noticed.
Well, it wasn't intentional. We were supposed to win in New York. We weren't supposed to lose the Sanctum, or Avengers Tower. Or Banner. I mean, call me crazy, but would sitting everyone down and telling them all about Blaze and the Parchment really have made a difference?
You should have let them know. You were just protecting them. Secrets are power, yeah.
I understand why you did it. The fewer people who know about the parchment, the better.
That's exactly right. When everyone operates on a need-to-know basis, they can focus.
Is that how you are able to focus?
Well, no, I need to know everything. Things are spiraling out of control, and right now, I just need to figure out what to do about this prophecy.
You really think you can stop the Darkhold's prophecy by working in here?
Well, I'm kind of known for making the impossible possible. Give me a couple hours and a decent lunch, maybe an Italian hoagie, and I can fix anything. Trust me.
This isn't the problem, just go away. You need to, yeah, in Tony's case, we need to make a joke.
If you want to stop the prophecy over lunch, I think you will need a bigger lunch.
Well, I need to be careful not to eat too much, especially carbs. I just blow up and, blow up. Huh. Please excuse me, I need to jot down some ideas.
Are you making prophecies of your own?
Shoo, go, genius at work. Gotta get a sign.
God damn it, Tony. Okay. So I guess
Next job I take has got to be on a boat. International water means no rules.
So hang out. I mean, Deadpool 3 out of 5. I think 5 is total, right? Yeah, let's rank up Blade if that's possible. Blade is.
Seen a lot of carnivals go supernatural in my day, but today took the cake.
I think having a drink. Yeah, it's all the same. Having a drink with Blade is a good idea. As long as it's not blood.
I need to get something off my chest.
Go for it.
I can't stand vampire movies.
Why not?
Why do you think? They take vicious killers and present them as tragic and misunderstood.
Like you. You should look into this. I can't see the appeal. Yeah, I can see why. I mean, he is a daywalker. He's a vampire. But he's an exception amongst, like, stuff we fought.
Vampire stories are not really about vampires, are they? More about timeless romance.
Really? Because it's usually about centuries-old dudes creeping on teenagers. All I'm saying is, a tragic romance between a vampire and a human makes no sense to me.
Why not?
People who appreciate a good steak don't propose to the cow.
Would that not just piss off the bull?
Oh, God.
More likely the farmer.
Oh, God, that conversation. I mean, it made sense, clearly, but hey. So what's a good, thing with different co-workers? Leadership, snack box, runaways, no. Candle, jet fuel. No, that's more for Robbie, I guess. World War II, that's Cap. I always have my issues with what to give to. Passion the Moonlight. Sorceress. I don't know. Skull. We might like that. I don't know. Night into morning. Captain Marvel comic, nah. Huh. Candle. Bone. Leadership. Yeah, I mean, dealing with difficult coworkers, that might be also something for Deadpool.
We should do this again.
He should be ranked up. Yeah, he is. Nice. Oh, Wolverine. Oh yeah, we have to talk to Logan. Some meet and greet, basically. Oh.
You know, it's kind of rude to walk around in here and not give me so much as a hello.
Yeah, that's the plan.
I assumed you were asleep.
I don't sleep much. But that doesn't stop me from enjoying the company of a comfortable bed when I spot one.
After that fight at the Quentin Carnival, I suppose we all could use a lengthy rest.
I can't get too comfortable. Not so long as Sabretooth's still out there.
He is your quarry, I take it?
I guess you could say that. We have a history. None of it nice. Though he's definitely changed. His nasty side got, well, nastier.
Yeah, less power can corrupt anyone. You seem like you could handle him. Change elements. Yeah, he could handle him.
From what I have seen, he should not be much trouble for you.
I've been tracking and fighting him for decades. If he was easy to handle, trust me, I would have put him away for good ages ago. This last time, though, he's gotten even more deadly.
Then I hope you can rise to the challenge. Does not look like you are planning to stay long. Some find our abbey to be a bit unnerving.
Oh, this place is nothing. You'd be surprised at some of the places I've rested my boots.
Like Savior School? For the gifted? What you're running from? This place has ghosts. Now you have to share, yeah.
You talk like that, now you have to tell me some stories.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I've been all over the planet. And a few other planets besides.
Other planets?
Yeah. We're not alone in the universe, you know. There's the Kree, there's Skrulls, there's the Brood. Most aliens you're better off avoiding, but there's a few good ones out there. I'll tell you though, after a while, all you really care about is a nice soft bed. I see the way you're looking at me. Who's this mysterious guy hanging out in my place all of a sudden?
Perhaps.
Tell you what, I've got a little break between people trying to kill me, so let's have a little chat.
Why not? So, a bit chatty at the moment. We're like settling in with Wolverine, knowing him better. The typical when we get a new character for our roster.
What do you know about this Johnny Blaze?
He's a flaming jackass. Used to be known as the Spirit of Vengeance, until even his attitude got too bad for that job. Seems like he's really committed to the carny life now. Must be the funnel cakes and fried candy bars.
Do you think a man like that is up to the challenge before him? Guarding the Parchment of Power is not a task taken lightly.
Yeah, we faced some vile customers together. He may not have the flaming skull thing anymore, but he's got guts where it counts.
How long have you known Sabretooth? Seems like you two have a history.
His real name's Victor Creed, and you're right. We've got bad blood going back a long time. Believe it or not, we used to be teammates and pals. Kinda.
They say familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah, well, they get things dead on sometimes. Didn't take me long to notice he wasn't exactly playing with a full deck. Creed and I have long since chosen to follow different paths. Yet somehow we keep ending up at the same friggin' destination.
True.
You seem like a nomad, but surely you have a place you call home.
I guess you could say Xavier's place has been the closest thing to a real home I've ever had.
Who?
Oh, Professor Charles Xavier. He's got a swanky place outside of New York City. A private school. Lots of space and plenty of interesting folk. It's a lot like your Abbey here. Except Charles has a baseball field.
Baseball?
Yeah, if you got interest, I'd be happy to explain all the rules sometime.
I mean, Hunter is a bit older and has to get used to modern stuff. And I mean, he said he got like learned new things once or twice. I mean, he's around a bit, but you cannot catch up on everything.
You seem to know everyone. I assume you know the Midnight Suns as well.
I know some of these kids. Didn't know they got themselves a band name.
Who do you know?
Magic, for instance. She's the kid sister of a buddy of mine, Pyotr Rasputin. I call him Colossus.
Interesting. You and she have similar attitudes.
Maybe because we have similar backgrounds. I grew up in Canada, surrounded by wolves, and she grew up in Limbo, surrounded by demons.
Which place is worse, Canada or Limbo?
Oh, Limbo. They don't have hockey.
Okay, we should go.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
It's been a pleasure. If you have more questions, you know where to find me.
Hunter, you there? I'm in the library. It's super important you meet me here ASAP.
Okay. Happy to have Wolverine on the team finally. I expected to go sleep tomorrow. Nico has something like, let's not leave her wait. Let her wait, sorry. It's a bit late. Hey, what's up?
Hunter. I can hear you standing there, Hunter.
Oh, sorry. What's up?
What are you reading, Nico?
A limited edition print of the Book of Thoth.
The Book of Thoth? Where did you find a book of such rarity?
I didn't. Someone just left it out. Weird, too, because I was looking for a book on chaos magic so I could understand Wanda's grimoire a little better. I didn't think I was gonna find any, since Caretaker probably hid or burned every single text on the topic. But, poof, here this was, waiting for me.
Quite a coincidence. Perhaps the library is haunted. Chaos magic is forbidden for a reason. Agatha would be the one who made it poof.
It has been my experience that what we seek usually has a way of finding us first.
Yeah, maybe, but it's not like books just pull themselves off shelves and onto tables. Well, not in this castle at least. Someone left this out.
I wonder who.
Sometimes I think this library is haunted by a friendly librarian ghost.
Find anything helpful in it?
I did. There's a historical account of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh who was struck by a dark madness after reading a page from an old book called...
Darkhold.
The Scrolls of Chthon.
Wait,
plus.
that is another name for the...
Darkhold,
Huh.
I know. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the first case of corruption in recorded history.
Okay. Maybe. Anything cured?
Was this pharaoh's corruption ever purified?
Hold up, I haven't gotten to that part of the story. So the legend goes that nothing could cure the pharaoh until this traveling light worker came along, laid his hands upon the pharaoh, and recited an incantation. The pharaoh came back to his senses and returned to his good old classical Egyptian disbody self.
Lightworker was a hero? That sounds hopeful. Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds like the best possible outcome was reached for everyone involved.
Well, not for everyone. So like, when the lightworker recited the incantation, he absorbed all the pharaoh's corruption into his own body and, died.
He did not survive?
No. but the lines of the incantation he used are scattered throughout this book. I'm gonna have magic help me transcribe them and see if we can use them to cure Wanda.
Let me get this straight. You and Magic plan on piecing together a 100,000-year-old incantation that worked once and killed the person who said it?
Yes?
No risk, no reward. These choices are all terrible. Yeah, I just, even if she hates me, this is a disaster.
Nico, that sounds too dangerous, even for you.
I have to try something.
Caretaker will not be pleased if she hears about this.
Caretaker can deal. Well, I'm gonna find Magic, see if we can make a dent in this transcription. I'll give you a shout when we do. Until then, not a word about this to anyone.
Yeah, well.